when you start to study crocodiles, what's constrained crocodile research in many ways is where it's very easy to work on little tiny crocodiles like this one that maybe don't even weigh a kilogram, but then you've got to be able to work on these big guys, and that takes people, it takes logistics and boats and cranes, and so they're rather an awkward animal. They're not, most biologists can go and work on something with a canoe and a pair of binoculars and a pair of tweezers. You can't do that with crocodiles. You really need resources behind you.
By looking at the features and the anatomy of animals, whether they're crocodiles, whether they're a pig, whether they're cattle, we're able to compare our own anatomy, and that helps us to understand our own bodies and self. And so it was a great opportunity to be able to do that.
The crocodile was one that we were hoping, it was a problem crocodile brought in because it was causing problems on a station. It was brought into the park, and for 10 years we've tried to keep matching this thing with a female for captive breeding, but it's just for some reason is a real killer sort of crocodile. And this is one of the females he did in 3 females. It typically rips their snout off, sometimes here, sometimes up here, but I don't know, not often. You know, normally now our techniques for putting a male and a female together are so damn good that it rarely happens, but occasionally you get an animal that you can't use in the wild any longer, you can't use in a farm context any longer. And so it was sort of fortuitous that we were going to get rid of this animal at the same time Science Week came along, and Andy sitting here down the front was the guy who put 2 and 2 together and had a great team that worked out how to do all this. So it was a good chance for this crocodile at least to benefit everybody else in a bit of learning about crocodiles.